Good morning and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I am bringing you through a day on my plate. I thought it'd be fun to just kind of bring you along, show you how to hit high protein meals. It doesn't have to be as complicated as sometimes it feels. Show you what I kind of do, show you how I track it on MyFitnessPal, and just show you all that is involved. So starting off my morning, I am about to go for a run, which means I'm just gonna have a crumpet. I have been getting obsessed with the crumpets lately. I haven't had them in years. I actually don't even know the first time I had them, to be honest, but they're just delicious. So I've been keeping them in the freezer because I have a tendency to leave food go off. So this is keeping them for longer. I just have one bad boy. This is the problem with them. Ooh. Yeah, I have a tendency to leave things go off. So they're in the freezer for now. And I just have this little light one before I go away on my run, just to give me a little bit of carbs, just to kind of push me, keep me going. You don't want anything too heavy before you go on a run because you're going to feel sick, and it is also not going to feel good with your digestion. So just something small and carby before you go out for a run is always what I recommend. Like honestly, a slice of toast, a bagel, a crumpet. I've had cereal before and that's good. I usually do oats before a big run, like a long run. Today I got 12K, so it's not as bad. And I'm just gonna put a bit of butter on top. That will kind of just fuel me, keep me going for now, and then I'll have a high protein breakfast when I get back. Okay, I actually am gonna have an electrolyte as well. I don't always do this, but I know I didn't drink a lot of water yesterday and the sun is shining. So trying to just be one step ahead of that really. I don't have anything fancy. I just have these Hydrolate things that I literally got in the chemist. You don't always have to buy all the big brands, you know? And then the only thing I take in the morning is some vitamin C and omega-3s. Okay, so while we wait for this to dissolve, let's put it into MyFitnessPal. And I don't understand people who say they don't have time to track. I'm gonna show you right now how it takes 2 seconds. So crumpet, I'll just double check the brand. Okay, perfect. Golden Bakery, done. And butter, I will also just check the brand. So it's a little bit more accurate. Flora, less fat. Okay, done. That took 2 seconds. Notice that I'm not really measuring properly. Like I didn't measure my butter there. I just kind of took a bit of a guess. That's just kind of where I am at right now in my journey. I am marathon training, so I am eating a lot. Like I'm eating more than I would be. The carbs are high and I'm not too bothered about it really. Like if I gain a bit of weight, grand, I don't really care. I'm not like too strict at this time, but I am really focusing on my protein again because I definitely let that one slip. I've noticed my body changing a little bit lately. In particular my glutes, which I'm really sad about. They're changing, they're getting smaller. So I need to stay on top of my protein and my heavy lifts. So I'm doing that as much as I can. Obviously, I'm training for a marathon. I cannot be heavy on the legs all the bloody time or my legs are going to be exhausted and that's how I'll get injured. That's how I got injured last year. I did too much. So I'm being really aware of that this time round, and I want the legs to stay fresh. I want to train like an athlete, which doesn't always mean heavy. It's more dynamic, isolation work, whatever. But yeah, that is that one. I just love these. I think they taste so good. Okay, I'm gonna have these. I'm gonna go for my run and I'll make my bigger breakfast with you when I get back. Okay, I just wanted to show you my runners. So I'm running today with my Asics Gel Nimbus. I really like these. They are super high cushion, really comfy, and they're just like an everyday run. I usually wear these for my long, slow runs or just like regular runs. And then I do have my Saucony Endorphin Elites for my fast runs. So these have the carbon plate in them, so they are a faster shoe. So I wear them for my interval, any speed sessions. I actually don't wear them for my sprints right now because they're on the treadmill. So I wear these for my sprints. But if I was doing outdoor sprints, I would wear these. Today is going to be the real test really, because I'm meant to be running at a 4:40 pace, which is very bloody fast for me. So I probably won't be holding that for the whole 12K. I reckon I'll be able to hold that for like 5K maybe, and then I'll probably start dropping. But I usually do wear these, but I'm trying not to wear them today because I do just want to see how fast I am without them. So yeah, I'm going to go for my Asics today. Please ignore, they do need a little bit of a clean. I'm going to put them in the washing machine soon. But yeah, that's what I am wearing on my feet. And then I just have my Lululemon running belt as well. This is just this tiny little belt from Lululemon. Just wrap it around here, clip her on, and you're done. So this is just for like my keys, my phone. That's it really. I don't have anything else in there right now. I do have a running vest, but I'm just not at that point in my training as of yet, but I love my running vest. Like I have her on, I have everything in there. I have my gels, my snacks, my keys, my phone, my AirPods. But I'm just not at that point in my training yet. I like this because it is a lighter and I just like run. I don't have anything kind of holding me down. So yeah, the vest will come back out when I get to those longer duration runs, but I'm just not there quite yet, probably. Okay, I am just back from my run and I just ran into the shop to get, I needed some milk and some cottage cheese. So I am going to make chorizo egg scramble. It has been one of my favorites lately. I am that kind of person. I just like something and then I get obsessed with it. I overdo it and then I hate it. But right now we're in the I love it phase. So I am gonna make some sourdough toast. I just love this fresh bread from the bakery. Like I just can't beat it. It's actually very, very simple. I just need a drop of milk, cottage cheese, eggs, and chorizo. So pretty simple. Just gonna make this to refuel myself, and I need to fill up with some water and drink that. One thing I really find helpful about water is having it by my side all day. So this guy right here is my work from home bottle. I will have this next to my laptop all day when I'm working, and it's honestly just a visual reminder to drink your water. And I find that because it's a straw, I'm just like sip and keep working kind of thing. And then I have my gym bottle. Yes, I have 2 bottles, but obviously I can't bring the straw in my gym bag. So I have my gym bottle. So I'll always try to get this done and this done, as well as a protein shake. So then that's usually my water intake for the day. But yeah, I think this is something I say to my clients as well, is to always have a visual reminder. If you don't have water in front of you, you're not going to drink it. But if you actually keep seeing it, and a pretty water bottle helps too, then you're more than likely to get it done. But for now, let's fill this up with some lovely cold water post-run, and we'll make the chorizo egg scramble. I'm just going to log it into MyFitnessPal. It will take me less than 30 seconds. So we have sourdough, 1 slice. I had no butter. I had eggs. I'll put in 2 of those. And then I had cottage cheese, reduced fat. Perfect. So again, I'm kind of taking a guess here. I would say it would be like a 1/4 cup. And then chorizo crumbs. And I definitely had 30 grams there. Done. And I'm already at 36 grams of protein for breakfast. There we go, sorted. Okay, I'm gonna eat this and I'll get back to you. I don't know what it is, but since moving to Australia, I'm absolutely obsessed with chorizo. I love it. I think it's because it was so hard to get in Canada. Like when I was there, I remember looking for it a couple of times in the supermarket and I just like couldn't get it. So now that I think it's so easy to get here, I'm like, woo, I'm like putting it in everything. But it's so tasty. Sometimes I definitely get sick of eggs. Like I said, I just overdo things sometimes and then I get sick of it, but I've been really enjoying this because it just adds more flavor to it. And you saw how quick that took me. It literally took me 2 seconds. So I need to stop yapping now and eat my food. No, literally, how did I cut my finger making that meal? Like, I have a cut on my thumb across with the knife. It wasn't even a hard meal to make. Like, this just sums me up. I am by no means a chef. I am by no means any way creative in the kitchen. I am very basic, but I'll get my stuff done. I'll satisfy my craving. I wanted to show you some brands in Australia that have been really helping me get my protein target. And first are these YoPro yogurts. I'm obsessed with them. YoPro yogurts, there's 15 grams of protein in them. Sometimes they have 20 grams. This one is a salted caramel flavor. Divine. Like, it just really satisfies my sweet tooth. And then these strawberry yogurts, I actually kind of love them. I feel like a kid when I'm drinking them, but these ones are mainly for work. So when I'm working in the gym and I don't really have time to eat in between classes, I just like down this really quick. So they're handy on the go, definitely. Easier to throw into your handbag if you're doing that rather than this needing a spoon. This is just that easy peasy. And then for sweets, I have been loving Fun Day sweets. So in Canada, I used to always have Smart Sweets. They were unreal. They just like satisfied my cravings. And I was like, oh damn, I don't have any of that here. Until I found Fun Day sweets. So these ones in particular are divine, strawberry and cream. They just have like that red and that white underneath. I love any jellies that have the white underneath, like the eggs, the Love Hearts in the Haribos, things like that. So these are just like them. So they actually do really hit the nail on the head for me, these ones. I am that type of gal who cannot live a day without sweets. Like, I will always have something sweet every single day. It just makes me happy, and it definitely stops me from binge eating. Like, I definitely had a bit of a history of binge eating just from my own behaviors. I would have been super restrictive during the week, like eating barely nothing. Like, my calories were horrendously low and just eating foods I didn't even enjoy. Like, I'd be having like salads. I like still to this day won't have a salad. Just like chicken and rice, like so boring. And then by the time the weekend came around, I was so deprived of all of my favorite foods, I would go crazy. So like Friday would hit and I would go to Tesco at the time. I was back in Ireland, drive to Tesco, go to that sweets aisle, buy everything, like literally like a share pack of jellies, crisps, chocolate, like everything. And I would happily eat it all in one sitting. So that was obviously this toxic routine, this toxic patterning that just kind of kept on coming. And it wasn't until I looked at those behaviors, I was like, oh, well, what do I absolutely love? Sweets. So I have to keep that up. So yeah, just a little story time there for you. But those ones really help me satisfy the sweet tooth, but also protein in there as well. I don't think the Fun Days actually have protein in them. I think they're just low in sugar. Yeah, no, 1 gram of protein. Whoa, 1 gram. But it's more that they're really low in calories. So the package is only 79 calories. We have 3 carbs, 7 grams of fiber, which is a decent amount. Like, you wouldn't be having loads of packets of these. And no added sugar. Doesn't actually say anything. Oh, sugar, 3 grams. So not the world's worst. And it's actually got a 5-star health rating, which is pretty impressive. What do these guys have? 5-star? Wow, yay. And 5-star. Look, I'd only bring the best to you. Okay, and let's keep the protein coming. My protein shake that I have is MyProtein Clear Whey Protein. I am not a huge fan of any shakes. Like, I used to have them back in the day, like I'd have like a big thick chocolate shake or a cookies and cream one, but I don't know why, but I've gotten really turned off it, don't love it anymore. But these are the game changer. So this one is raspberry lemonade flavor, and it just makes it so easy to drink. It just tastes like lemonade. It's a drink rather than a shake, like more liquidy, and it's just way easier to get it down, I think. This also really helps my sweet tooth. So I typically am that classic person who's like, ooh, I've had my meal now. I want to have something sweet after, so instead of reaching for sweets again, I feel like I'm talking about sweets a lot, this one really satisfies it. So it's sweet. I will say the raspberry lemonade flavor is sweet. There is other flavors available as well, but this one, it's like quite refreshing for me, so I like it. So super easy. You obviously put your scoop in, give it a shake, but you need to let this one settle. It goes kind of foamy, so you need to just let it relax for a minute. But while it does that, I usually just pop it into the fridge because I like it super cold and crisp and yummy. A wave of tiredness has just hit me, but I'm done my work. I just went on a little walk there to try and wake myself back up, which it kind of did work, but I'm gonna just make myself a light lunch. I'm not feeling too hungry, to be honest. Sometimes running does that to me. Sometimes I feel like my nervous system is just so heightened that I go into a bit of fight or flight mode, and I'm in a fight mode, so my body doesn't feel like it needs food right now. Sometimes that happens on long runs. But I'm just gonna make myself a yogurt bowl. I'm just gonna have Greek yogurt, strawberries, PB2 peanut butter. This is like a really good low calorie one. I think that's it. I'm actually going into work now, so I might have a coffee as well, just to keep me going. I'm working until 8 p.m. tonight, and then we're doing Taco Tuesday, so that will keep me going through my shift. I'll be excited to have some Taco Tuesday later. We're going to make it with some beef, some taco seasoning, pretty easy. Obviously I will show you again, but yeah, I'm gonna be looking forward to that. I love beef. I love a lot of meat, but I love beef. Okay, I'm gonna measure out this one just so I know exactly what I'm having. Set it to 0. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead with my Greek yogurt. Okay, there we go. I'm not one of those aesthetic girlies. This peanut butter is really easy to use. It's only 55 calories per serving, and it actually has some protein in there as well, which is always nice. All you gotta do is mix a spoon of the powder with a drop of water and mix it. So you just kind of mix it until you like the consistency. I don't really mind it a little bit watery just because it pours a bit better. And I'll just pour it over top of all of that, really. I actually thought I had some chocolate chips, but I don't. So I'm just gonna break up a little bit of a chocolate biscuit there on top. Okay, I told you I am not aesthetic. This is literally the worst looking yogurt bowl I've ever seen, but it's going to do the job. The biscuit is the right touch. Literally just putting one biscuit in. Just needed a little bit of crunch. The biscuit helped add the crunch there. I normally actually add granola or sometimes a little bit of cereal. I just like that crunch in the food as well. But I forgot, so here I am with my chocolate biscuit. Okay, I gotta finish this, go get ready for work, and then I'll see you for tacos. Okay, I am clocking out for the night. I'm absolutely exhausted. So I just finished my shift there, came home, had some amazing tacos. It got me through the shift. I just dove straight into them. I was like, I'm not even chatting right now. I'm like so hungry, so I just went straight for it. But I'm ending my night with a sweet treat. I prepped these last week and oh my God, they're so good. There's only like 160 calories in them and I think 12 grams of protein per slice, so they're unreal. So if you're someone who needs a sweet treat after your dinner, I got you. So I'm gonna end with one of these. I do have the full recipe on my Instagram if you want to try it out yourself. But for now, I am having this. I'm going to bed because I'm up at 4 a.m. So you gotta keep hustling. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got some value out of today, showing you how to hit your protein, showing you how to track on MyFitnessPal, because we can get it done. And that you can also have all these yummy foods while still hitting your goals, still being on track for that target. I'll leave you there today, folks. I'm gonna have my yummy treat and I will talk to you guys again soon.